Hey everyone, I'm Carolyn and welcome back to another episode of As I See It. If you clicked on this video because you saw my face, just be warned, this is not my RV channel. This is my political channel where I talk politics, history, current events, social issues, and things that are very important to me. So if you don't want to hear my opinions on things, go ahead and click away. But if you are here for my political thoughts, today I want to talk about Trump's trip to Arlington National Cemetery and how it relates to something else I've been wanting to do a video on for a very long time, and that is Trump's morality and ethics, or lack thereof. You probably know by now, it's been all over the news, all over the commentators on YouTube. Everybody's talking about Trump's spectacle at Arlington National Cemetery and how he basically stomped on the graves of our fallen heroes of this country and many veterans who served this country in protection of democracy and freedom. And he went there for a campaign stunt. And not only did he potentially break laws and rules by going there for political purposes, which is just, you don't do it. Nobody has ever done it. It's against the rules, against the law. It's against common decency. But not only did that happen, but apparently there was also an altercation where members of his team, I hire the very best people. I'm going to hire the very best people. So remember, the people you hire represent you. They cussed out these people who are members of the army. They cussed them out because they didn't get their way, because they needed to go in there and get pictures for a publicity stunt. And they literally had an altercation with the people who are in charge of protecting this national sacred place. And you can't say, well, those were just a few people and Trump can't be responsible. Trump is responsible for hiring people who are going to represent his beliefs, his values. And if they are arguing and being bullies to the people who are there to protect this sacred place, I think that tells you a little something about who Trump is. So besides the legality of him being there, besides, whether or not he broke rules by desecrating a sacred place and the sacred memory and the sacred honoring of people who fought for our country, besides whether that was against the law or against the rules, let's talk about basic decency. Basic decency. Because I think that people dismiss that too much with him, especially people who blindly support him. Let's forget for a minute the fact that it was wrong because it broke rules and maybe laws. What about doing what's right? What about a normal, rational, non-psychopathic person with morals and values and decency? Maybe a member of your team, maybe somebody says, hey, let's go to Arlington National Cemetery and keep the cameras rolling and you can appear to be mourning for these people and you can do a photo op in the middle of Arlington National Cemetery. Wouldn't most decent people say, no, you know what, that's too much. That's too far. That is a sacred place. The people who are buried there should be honored, not used as props in a political campaign. So we have a candidate for president, someone who has been president, who cannot find within himself that moral decency to say, I'm not going to use fallen heroes, dead soldiers as a prop. Let me say that again. We have a former president, someone who is running for president, who doesn't have internal radar, who doesn't have internal value system to say, I am not going to use fallen soldiers and their memory and what they fought for and their graves as a prop. He doesn't have that in him. He does not have a moral compass. He does not know right from wrong, or if he does, he doesn't care. I've been thinking about making this video for a long time about all of the things that he has done to show that he either doesn't know right from wrong or he doesn't care. Telling a reporter, yeah, I can grab him by the pussy. He told a reporter this. I can grab him by the pussy. They don't care. Talking in public about how he sexualizes his daughter. About how if she wasn't my daughter, I'd be dating her, and talking about how she's sexy and talking about her body. Who does that? A normal person in the head who knows right from wrong, who has moral integrity and values, doesn't talk like that. A person with moral integrity doesn't mock disabled people. A person with moral integrity doesn't rape someone. A person who knows right from wrong does not try to steal an election. A person who knows right from wrong, like every president in the history of this country, when they lose an election, they walk away, they concede. Now, many of you who might be watching me who are Trump supporters saying, yeah, but he didn't lose. Well, he filed 60 court cases to try to fight what he claimed was election fraud, and he lost, I think, all of them, or all but 2. He stood on the graves of fallen heroes for a photo op. He mocked a disabled reporter. He bragged about grabbing women by their private parts. He bragged about walking into the dressing room of the Teen USA pageant because he could. This isn't locker room talk. He was bragging. So this is either a person who doesn't know right from wrong or who doesn't care. And you want that person to be in charge of the nuclear codes? You want that person to be in charge of making laws for you and your family? You want that person in charge of representing the United States on the international stage? A person who either doesn't know right from wrong or who doesn't care. Do you think a person who doesn't know right from wrong or who doesn't care really has your best interest at heart? Think about it. If you met a psychopath at work, if you discovered the person you're dating is a psychopath, you figured out they're making fun of people, they treat waiters and waitresses like shit, just do the most disgusting things that you would never do. And that's what a lot of people who support Trump are like. I don't like what he does. No, I wish he wouldn't say that. Oh, I wish he wouldn't tweet so much crap. I wish, but guns, but abortion. Did it ever dawn on you that he's using those 2 issues to use you? Because that's what he does. He uses people, things, places like props. You are a prop. Just like Arlington National Cemetery, to help him get what he wants. And once he gets it, he doesn't care about you anymore. You cannot say he has no morals, he has no values, oh, he lies, oh, he makes fun of people, and then think that he's trustworthy, holding the most powerful job in the world. You cannot put a psychopath who either doesn't know right from wrong or doesn't care at the helm of the most powerful country, the most powerful military in the world. Think about it. He has no morality. None. Zero. Zilch. He's cheated on all his wives. He would throw his kids under the bus if he had a chance. You have to be honest with yourself. And if you think he does have morals, I want you to write down or Tell me in comments, right? Three things that he has done to show you that he has morals. What are 3 things that he has done? Has he ever done anything for anybody else but himself? No. He doesn't know right from wrong, or he doesn't care. That's how I see it. How do you see it? Leave your thoughts below.